There's a rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140.
It's a waste. Till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me.
Clearly in there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory. Over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the...
Roach wasted no time making his intentions clear after reportedly securing a highly anticipated rematch with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the reigning WBA super featherweight champion. Determined to avenge their previous draw, Roach took to social media and interviews to express his confidence and unwavering focus. Ready for 2 fights, he believes he has the skills to claim victory and solidify his legacy. With fight fans buzzing about this electrifying showdown, Roach is eager to prove he has what it takes to dethrone Davis and take his career to the next level.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we take?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's gonna be soon. I'm hoping it's gonna be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July.
Lamont Roach is eager for a rematch with Gervonta "Tank" Davis after their controversial majority draw on March 1st. The bout at Brooklyn's Barclays Center saw one judge score it 115-113 for Davis, while the other 2 had it even at 114-114.
Guy from a division lower moves up and gives Tank Davis his toughest fight. I thought beating him on the inside, making him miss, putting offense behind defense after making him miss, being more active. Obviously, Tank's going to have the edge in power. Tank is going to have the edge in power strikes. I think ultimately the stats spoke to that. I don't think that this was a disaster. I think it'd be strong to call it a disaster. The fight was not great up front. The fight was not great in the middle, but it was very good. Not amazing, but definitely very good down the stretch.
A key moment in the 9th round saw Davis take a knee after a jab from Roach. But the referee ruled it was not a knockdown, citing grease in Davis's eyes. Davis later explained that hair grease from a recent styling dripped into his eyes, causing a burning sensation.
Fair. I think they're fair. I think 115, 113 in either direction is probably okay. For Lamont Roach, his stock goes up, I think, a significant amount, given how he was able to push Tank, land on Tank, make this the toughest fight of Tank's 31 pro fight career by far. I think he did himself a lot of favors. What are we going to do with Tank Davis now? I mean, it's not like he looked bad. Some of you guys had pointed out he might have had an injury somewhere around that 6th round. He didn't mention it to BC, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
Believing he won the fight, Roach immediately called for a rematch, stating his goal of becoming a multi-division world champion and cementing his legacy.
Gervonta Davis gets a controversial draw against Lamont Roach. 2025 NYC. Both men start the fight wrapped in caution tape while downloading using their powerful Intel Core processors. Tank then begins playing a game of Tom and Jerry as he scurries around the ring, baiting Roach to chase him. Lamont soon starts landing sharp counters as he times Tank, who's dropping low. But Gervonta's cannon straight left soon finds its way home like it's using Google Maps. However, Roach also continues touching Tank with counters during their exchanges. But the Baltimore native's straight left keeps repeatedly connecting like AT&T, walloping Lamont as he angles around him with the geometric brilliance of Pythagoras. By round 6, though, Davis has taken control by investing in the breadbasket like he's a Stella Doro stockholder, while also cracking Roach's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. But at this point, Lamont's titanium-dipped chin is rearing its head. They then jump in the phone booth like Clark Kent, which sees Roach land 4 more buckshots to every one of Gervonta's grenades. Lamont proceeds to impose his will and tenacity as Tank stays mostly frozen in his earmuff guard. Roach then lands a stun gun counter that resets Davis like a Windows 95 reboot. The DMV natives begin trading liver damage like they're passing around a fifth of Everclear. In round 8, Lamont detonates an atom bomb counter that blasts Tank backwards like he ran face first into an electric fence. The fight then steps into the Twilight Zone in the next round as Tank willingly takes a knee like he's proposing. The ref then begins counting. Tank then immediately gets up to have his face wiped. Shockingly, the ref stops the count and informs the judges it's not a knockdown, baffling everyone as taking a knee.
Lamont Roach Jr. took to social media to stir the controversy, posting a cryptic yet confident tweet. Word around the block, y'all favorite fight Finney 31, not 30-0. 2xx2 division champ. The message quickly gained traction among boxing fans, hinting that Roach expects a favorable ruling on his appeal and suggesting Gervonta Davis's undefeated record may soon be in jeopardy.
Performance for sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won. And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So, I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled.
There's a few things I want to dissect about the fight. Let's just start off with the beginning. It seemed like a little bit of a cagey opening on both behalves, both of you just trying to figure each other out. What was your initial thoughts of those first 3, 4, 5 rounds whilst you were both getting to grips with each other?
Just getting the information, seeing how he reacted to certain stuff. I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing. And he's an excellent fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. But a 97% knockout, I mean, it ain't that no more. But you know what I'm saying. But with a 90% knockout ratio and everything like that, it take a little thinking in there. It's a thinking man's game, especially when it's on that type of level. So that's what I went out there and did.
I was in the hotel last night and I was talking to Roberto about the fight, and he said to me, it's incredibly important that you throw with Tank, and it was a conversation he was having with your team that you don't just sit and wait and try and counter, you throw with him, and you certainly did that. You stood there in the pocket, you traded with him, and he also reminded me of when we did our interview earlier in the week at the workouts. You said you can't fear somebody like Tank, you have to let him know that you're going there to win. Talking about those moments in the pocket, trading with him, what was going through your mind and why you felt in those moments it was the right thing to do?
Honestly, that's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well.
Despite Lamont Roach's push for a rematch, Gervonta Davis has made it clear that it's not in his immediate plans. Following their controversial majority draw, which Roach has appealed, Davis dismissed the idea of a rematch, stating he has other priorities. While he acknowledged Roach's skills, Davis remains confident he did enough to win and sees no urgency in running it back. This stance has only fueled Roach's determination, as he insists their rivalry remains unfinished.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
The controversy surrounding the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight has intensified as the New York State Athletic Commission officially reviews the outcome. According to Boxing Kingdom, technical issues delayed an immediate review of the 9th round incident, where Davis took a knee, a moment many believe should have been ruled a knockdown in Roach's favor.
Without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
And a round going on, so Gervonta Davis backs up, takes a knee, momentary knee, runs to the corner. Obviously, we now know it was Reese that he said was burning his eye, gets it wiped off. Steve Willis, referee, comes over. I don't really know if he was ready to administer a count. I think he was very confused.
He started the count, Lewis.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I don't. Does he say? Because I was trying to look at the video.
So first of all, if you back up before Gervonta Davis took the knee, you had Lamont Roach firing 3 punches. A right hand. I watched it like 1,000 times in the last couple of days. He threw a right hand, and he threw 2 quick left hands behind.
Boxing Kingdom added to the drama, tweeting, "The New York Commission is currently reviewing the result of Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Technical difficulties prevented a real-time review of the no knockdown call, and Roach believes the result could be overturned in his favor. This rematch is now huge. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has expressed a desire to retire from boxing, citing a need to focus on his mental health and personal growth. Acknowledging that the sport has instilled a certain aggression in him, he now seeks to temper it, especially as a father of 2 daughters. Davis stated, "I want to do therapy. I want everything out of me, so I'll never think about fighting again." His decision highlights a commitment to self-improvement and a more composed life outside the ring.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things.